All right, first of all, welcome everyone to this Miami Media and Film Market production of Table Read Theater presenting Discotopia. I'll be presenting this today on behalf of our amazingly talented writers, Jared Iversen and Joey Dedio, who could not be with us today. But a shout out to them for writing such an awesome script, and thank you guys as well for coming in and doing this read for us today. So I will also be playing your narrator and guest DJ. So I'm pulling triple duty here, but you guys are also pulling a lot of duties. So let's just have some fun and go with it. What do you say?
Let's go.
All right. Close up on a vintage VW radio's dial dashboard. The camera slowly pans out from the radio dashboard lights to lights shimmering off of a disco ball. Bright, brilliant, blinding. The camera widens to reveal the disco ball is actually an earring dangling from a woman's earlobe as she hurriedly struts through the streets of a very reminiscent New York City. On the sidewalk in pink chalk, we see the year 1981 scribbled on the pavement. The light continues to bounce off the glass and steel, skyscrapers in a dazzling disco ball-like vision as the opening credits roll, taking us back in time. We intercut the credits with actual archival footage from notorious disco clubs of the 1970s. The Palladium, Xenon, Danceteria. Movie stars, musicians, and artists partying in the clubs. A photo of Bianca Jagger riding a white horse into Studio 54. A drag queen on a dance floor blowing a kiss into the camera. We see vintage footage of a brick wall tagged with a colorful graffiti mural of a bird in flight. Fly Free is etched underneath the mural, taking us to the pulsing dance floor of Studio 54. The infamous Moon and Spoon descend over a cheering crowd. The Village People perform live on stage. Two lusty men make out on the packed dance floor, a rapid succession of sex, drugs, and disco. The camera pans as we enter an outdoor subway platform in Harlem. A graffiti-clad 70s subway car is approaching. As it streaks by, and as the last car passes, we read on the back of the subway car, written in graffiti, Discotopia. As the subway car leaves, our VW Bug jerks to a halt along the curb at the Port Authority in New York City. Close up, in blue chalk, we see the year, 1979, scribbled on the pavement. Interior, VW Bug, Port Authority, NYC, day. A stone-faced Italian man, Anthony, 40s, is driving, along with his son, Frankie, 17, a stoner with ambition, who is slouched in the passenger seat. A heavy silence envelops the car.
Get out!
Get out. Where am I supposed to go?
I don't care.
Anthony stares at Frankie. He means business. Frankie slowly opens the passenger door, spilling out into a bustling 42nd Street. He kicks the door shut with his foot as the VW Bug pulls away, leaving him in a cloud of exhaust. Frankie slithers down the street, alone. Interior, Christian's apartment, bedroom, day. Christian, 16, half black, half Latin, boogies to the music in front of a dresser mirror, popping his hips with attitude. He sports cut-off jeans and a 70s half t-shirt. He catches a glimpse of something in the mirror, the iconic 70s Farrah Fawcett bathing suit poster hanging on the wall. He spins around to face it. He tilts his head back and smiles widely, just like Farrah. But something's off. He then suddenly slips his hand under his t-shirt and pokes out his index fingers, making nipples. He smiles. Off screen, we hear,
Christian! Ven pa' acá!
Christian stops what he's doing and gets snapped into reality. Interior, Christian's apartment, living room, moments later. Messy, lived in, shelves crammed with religious statues. We see Raymond, 30s, Hispanic, face perpetually stuck in a scowl, standing with his myth stepdaughter, Coochie, 18 going on 30, as Christian shuffles in.
Hand it over.
Hand over what?
Christian, I don't have time for your shit.
Raymond yanks Christian by the arm, pulling him in close.
Hand it over.
Christian's mother, Mariela, 40s, Latina, enters from the other bedroom. Raymond quickly releases Christian with a shove.
Déjalo en paz. Mommy, tell him if he wants to use my lipstick, just ask me.
I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your son stole your daughter's lipstick.
Again.
Mariela locks eyes with Christian, guilt etched all over her face. Mariela turns to Coochie.
Hi, sweetie. I must have grabbed it by mistake. Come on, Coochie, we'll find it.
Mariela takes Coochie's hand and walks her off into the bedroom as she shoots back a look at Raymond.
He is your stepson, you know.
No,
I'm
he ain't.
not.
Mariela continues into the bedroom with Coochie. Raymond and Christian stare at each other. Raymond steps closer to Christian as Christian runs towards the door. He opens it. Raymond yells after him.
Go ahead. Try prancing around the streets in that shit.
Fuck off.
See what happens.
Christian
Will.
slams the door. Interior, Christian's apartment building, hallway, moments later. Christian reaches down the front of his cut-off jeans and pulls out a tube of bright red lipstick. He coats his grinning lips as he struts out. Exterior, Spanish Harlem, Park, day. Colorful graffiti-clad buildings line the streets of the low-income neighborhood. Ricky, 17, a sweaty, sexy Latino, cranks out push-ups listening to music from a Walkman that is clipped to his waistband. He starts singing to himself out loud.
Cuba, quiero bailar la salsa. Cuba, quiero bailar la salsa. You dance to the music like nobody does. The first time I saw you, I knew it was love.
Suddenly, the Walkman is yanked from his waist, snapping him out of his workout routine. Two junkie teenagers, Nico and Julio, loom over him. Julio puffs a joint. Nico holds the Walkman he just snatched.
Where'd you score this fancy ass shit? You drunk faster, mama?
Nico and Julio laugh. Ricky leaps up from the ground.
Give it back, Nico.
Ricky lunges for it. Nico plays keep away.
You know, I wouldn't flaunt this shit around here. Somebody might be tempted to boost it.
Ricky grabs for it again. Julio pushes Ricky back, exhaling a plume of smoke into his face.
How's this shit work anyway?
Nico presses the play button. The Gibson brothers blast out of the headphones.
Disco sucks.
Nico winds up, cocking the Walkman behind his head. Ricky snatches it before Nico can throw it. They glare at each other. Julio lights a joint.
Quiero un poco.
Julio extends the joint to Ricky.
I'm good.
What's the matter? Afraid of a little grass?
No le tengo miedo a la mierda.
Ricky steps up to Nico, getting right in his face.
You know, you act all hard and shit, but I think on the inside, you's fucking soft.
Nico forcefully pokes Ricky in the chest.
Yeah, all soft and gooey like one of them fancy chocolates. What are them things called?
A truffle!
Yeah, a truffle. We gotta call you Truffle.
Ricky tries to walk away. Julio steps in front of him, blocking his path as Ingrid, 17, Jackie Kennedy with a switchblade, struts by the park on the other side of the fence, wearing a Catholic school uniform and a backpack slung over her shoulder. Nico and Julio hoot and holler at her.
Woo, shit, girl, you blazing.
Julio holds the joint up to his crotch,
Come take a puff, bunny.
pointing to his dick.
That's just about the right size.
Nico chuckles as Julio punches him in the arm. Ingrid glances over. She locks eyes with Ricky. Time slows down. Ricky strides towards the chain-link fence separating the two of them. Nico calls after him.
Hey, get back here, Truffle. We ain't done with you.
Ricky reaches the fence.
Hola.
Ingrid keeps on walking. Ricky runs out of the park and after her. Exterior, Hell's Kitchen, street corner, day. Frankie leans against a brick wall with a cigarette dangling from his lips. He speaks in hushed tones to an approaching passerby.
Hey, Primo Thai sticks, popular prices, popular prices.
The passerby scuttles past without a glance. Frankie pivots to a pregnant woman approaching from the other direction.
Hey, what's your name, sweetheart? You want to come upstairs?
The pregnant woman quickens her pace. Frankie calls after her.
No? All right, next time.
Frankie puffs his cigarette without using his hands. He blows the smoke out of the other side of his mouth, right into the face of an approaching stoner kid, 16.
Thanks.
The stoner kid swats the smoke away. Frankie turns on the charm.
Tony, Tutone, Tony the Tiger. What's shaking, dude? The huge.
What are you doing in fucking Hell's Kitchen, man?
Ever heard of a traveling salesman? Now, how about you mind your own goddamn business, all right?
Well, your old man finally figured out.
What would I just say? Huh?
Jeez, chill.
You want some goddamn stuff or not?
I'm here, ain't I?
Unfortunately,
Frankie pulls a bag of weed from his backpack.
it's 60.
60. What happened to 40?
Service fee.
What's service fee?
Frankie spots a middle-aged man, who was soon known as Uncle Knuckles, 45, approaching an apartment building across the street. Frankie quickly turns away, hiding his face.
Oh, shit.
Knuckles enters the apartment building.
Who's that?
Don't fucking worry about it.
He a narc?
No, he ain't a narc. Now, enough with the interview, deep throat.
The stoner kid starts to open his mouth to say something.
If the next words out of your mouth ain't thanks for the grass, Frankie, you ain't getting shit.
The stoner kid stands down. He pulls out three $20 bills. Frankie snatches the money and slips the weed. Exterior Spanish Harlem sidewalk, day. Ricky hurries down the sidewalk, catching up to Ingrid. He struts alongside her.
I guess your prayers were finally answered, huh? Here I am.
Ricky flashes a charming grin. Ingrid stops in her tracks.
I don't pray.
Ingrid marches on. Ricky scrambles after her.
Get some truffle!
Nico and Julio stand at the fence, pretending to hump each other. Ingrid finally stops walking and turns to Ricky.
Look, you don't want any part of this. Trust me.
What you talking about? You could have handled me.
Ricky tries to act all tough. She ain't buying it.
Is that why your friends call you Truffle?
Yeah, because it's like ironic and shit. But they ain't really my friends.
Ricky extends his hand to Ingrid.
I'm Ricky.
I'm not your friend either, Ricky.
Ingrid heads down the subway steps. Ricky follows her into the dark underground.
Get it, truffle!
Exterior, Knuckles' apartment building, day. Frankie enters into the building, heading up the stairs. Interior subway station, steps, day. Grimy, gritty, New York City, late 70s. Ingrid turns on Ricky, who's following her.
Dude, are you a lost puppy or something? Where are your tags?
Ingrid pretends to search Ricky for a collar. She notices the Walkman clipped to his waist. Her eyes light up.
Oh, shit.
Ingrid grabs the Walkman excitedly.
This is rad.
She notices a piece of duct tape stuck to the side of the Walkman. It has a name scribbled on it. Castro.
I thought you said your name was Ricky.
Come on, give it back.
Ricky reaches for it. Ingrid holds him at bay. She slips on the headphones. She presses play. Here comes the Gibson brothers.
Oh my God, this is my jam.
Ingrid grooves to the beat, whipping her hair.
Come on.
She grabs Ricky's hand and pulls him down the steps. Interior, Knuckles' apartment, living room, day. Stylish, colorful, furnishings hide chip paint and lopsided floorboards. Frankie slumps on the couch. Knuckles, lots of jewelry, loves the spotlight, enters. He sits down next to him.
Your old man, he just sees things differently. I get it. I understand. It's just how he is.
Frankie just stares off, silent.
You still got those keys I gave you?
Frankie nods.
I gotta run for a few.
He pulls out a few bills, hands them to Frankie.
Get yourself something to eat.
Knuckles heads out. After a moment, Frankie pulls out rolling papers and a bag of weed. He starts assembling a thick joint. A knock at the door. Impatient, then forceful. Frankie quickly sweeps the weed on the half-rolled joint into a plastic baggie. Frankie goes to the door. He opens it to find an impatient Christian standing there.
I'm stoked you're here. I looked for you in the corner. Why didn't you ring the buzzer? The door was open. Well, you can't just come waltzing up here looking like that. What if my Uncle Knuckles was here, or worse, he saw you? Fuck you. I can wear wherever I want. Want me to leave?
Frankie opens the door wider, inviting Christian inside. As he enters, Christian leans in to give Frankie a peck on his cheek. Frankie looks around and closes the door. Interior, Knuckles' apartment, living room, moments later. Frankie and Christian sit on the couch. Frankie pulls out the joint and finishes rolling it. He licks the edge of the rolling paper and holds it out to Christian.
You do the honor?
Christian leans in and wraps his lips around the joint. Frankie locks eyes with Christian as he sparks the joint with his lighter. Christian takes a long puff. He notices a large canvas painting of a naked woman hanging above the couch that Frankie is staring at.
Your uncle has good taste. Oh God, that fucking thing keeps me up at night. I bet.
Christian passes the joint to Frankie. He hits it. They look at each other and burst into laughter, doubling over. They're in each other's arms. After a moment, they catch their breath.
Really good to see you.
They lock eyes. They inch their faces towards each other. Closer. Closer. Then Frankie shoots up, annoyed.
Doesn't anybody use the fucking buzzer anymore?
Frankie yanks open the door to find Ricky standing there.
What you want?
Ricky looks around, confused. No Ingrid in sight.
I don't know. I came with this girl, but
What girl?
I don't know really. I just met her and we...
You're telling me you just followed some strange chick to some strange apartment? Yeah, what kind of idiot are you? What if the son of Sam lived here?
I guess I didn't really...
Out of nowhere, Ingrid jumps to the front of the door frame, holding a pocket mirror like a gun, aiming it directly at Frankie.
Freeze!
Oh, shit.
Psych.
What the fuck? Ingrid, how'd you even know I was here?
I had a hunch. I knew you couldn't stay away from us too long back in Staten Island.
Last time I saw you, I sold you enough shit to last at least a month. You can't possibly be out already.
What are you, my guidance counselor?
Frankie gives her a look.
I met Truffle here, and I thought, what better way to spend the day than getting fucked up with my drug dealer? So come on, let's get bent. Let's have some fun.
I'm busy.
Ingrid sees red lipstick on Frankie's face. She peers to the apartment and sees Christian sitting on the couch.
Oh, I see.
Ingrid thumbs the lipstick off Frankie's face.
What? No, he's a customer, all right?
Relax, I'm joking. Come on, we'll all go.
Ingrid, I ain't going anywhere.
The rumble roar of the Cyclone roller coaster at Coney Island. Exterior, Coney Island boardwalk day. Frankie shotguns a can of beer and the merry-go-round spins round and round.
Woo!
Frankie spikes the empty can triumphantly. A couple of girls stroll by eating Nathan's hot dogs. Frankie calls out to them as he grabs his crotch.
Hey, you should try Frankie's famous dog. It's way better.
Frankie winks at them. They just giggle and walk on by. An African-American teenager and his girlfriend strut up the boardwalk. He is holding a boombox on his shoulder as music blasts out. Ricky looks at Ingrid with a big grin.
This is my jam.
Ricky breaks into dance. He's got moves. He pulls Ingrid in, twisting and twirling her about. Frankie joins in on the fun. So the African-American teenager and his girlfriend. Christian just watches from the sidelines.
Come on, Christian. Get dancing.
Christian scans the boardwalk self-consciously.
Nah. Who cares what they think? Just be free, man. Like a bird in the sky.
Christian can't help but smile. He finally relents as they all dance to the beat. Ricky high-fives the African-American teenager. The clap of the two hands match the other two hands slapping together, exchanging a bag of weed. The camera pulls back to reveal. Exterior, Coney Island, liquor store. Street corner, later. Frankie and a nerdy teenager are solidifying a drug deal. Nearby, Christian and Ricky loiter outside the store. Frankie then joins them. He pulls out a pack of cigarettes and offers one to Ricky. Ricky contemplates. After a moment, he takes one.
So you really are a drug dealer?
No, I ain't no drug dealer.
Frankie lights Ricky's cigarette.
I just sell drugs.
A Guido guy, 20s, approaches this liquor store. As he passes the gang, he notices Christian's shirt.
Nice shirt, faggot.
The Guido guy purposely bumps into Christian as he passes by.
Yo, what did you just call him?
The Guido guy wheels around, ready for a confrontation.
Is there a problem?
What the fuck did you just call him?
Frankie, it's fine, just...
So which one of you is the catcher? Or do you take turns?
Frankie clocks the Guido guy square in the face. The Guido guy staggers back. He gathers himself and charges at Frankie. The Guido guy slams Frankie into the side of the building. Ricky tries to separate them, but they wrestle each other to the ground, locked into battle. Ingrid struts out of the store waving a couple of six-packs.
Look what I found. What the fuck?
She sees Frankie and the Guido guy rolling on the ground, exchanging punches. Frankie is really doing damage.
Frankie, stop.
Ricky and Christian try to intervene again when out of nowhere, a Jack Guido guy comes out lumbering towards them. Frankie quickly shoves the Guido guy off of him. He springs to his feet. The Jack Guido guy closes in.
I'ma fucking kill you!
Christian, Frankie, Ricky, and Ingrid run down the boardwalk. Exterior, Coney Island, under the boardwalk, moments later. Frankie, Ingrid, Ricky, and Christian double over quietly, panting out of breath. They quietly glance over their shoulders.
I think we lost him.
Ingrid whacks Frankie's arm.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I was sticking up for my boy, all right? How was I supposed to know the Incredible Hulk's angry cousin was gonna show up?
Oh my god, you guys. I could have sworn that Guido guy was gonna turn green in a second.
Everybody laughs, releasing all their nervous energy. Frankie turns to Ingrid, holding on his palm.
Beer me.
Ingrid hands Frankie a can. He cranks it open. Beer spews out, spraying all over him. He looks at Ingrid.
Thanks.
Frankie downs some refreshing gulps. Ingrid hands out beers to Ricky and Christian. They carefully open their cans. They all drink, gazing out at the ocean. After a moment, Christian turns to Frankie.
You really didn't have to do that, Frankie.
I know.
Christian and Frankie lock eyes. Frankie quickly looks away.
Fuck that guy, though. That's why people like us, we gotta stick together. Have each other's back, no matter what.
Frankie raises his beer can.
Here's to sticking together. Forever.
Christian raises his can up to Frankie's. Ricky then raises his beer, joining the toast.
No matter what.
They turn to Ingrid, waiting for her to join. She rolls her eyes.
You guys are so fucking sappy.
They all stare at her, waiting. She relents.
Ugh, fine.
Ingrid raises her beer.
Here's to sticking together.
Forever.
They all clink their cans together and cheers. And drink. Ricky spots something. His eyes go wild.
Oh my God.
What?
Ingrid whips her
What?
neck around. Ricky points at her hair, holding back a laugh.
You have very shit on your hair.
Oh my God, ew, shit, get it out.
Ingrid frantically brushes her hand through her hair.
Relax, it's good luck.
How is getting shit on good luck?
I don't know, it just is.
I got shit on a couple summers ago. I had my first kiss the very same day.
They all laugh. Then Ingrid gets an idea. She strips off her blazer and buttons her shirt. Ricky checks her out.
What are you doing?
I gotta get this shit out.
She glances towards the ocean. Ingrid drops her skirt.
Come on.
She grabs Frankie's arm. He pulls away.
No, thank you.
I'll come.
Ricky strips down to his underwear and flash. He wraps his shirt around his Walkman, concealing it from view.
You see, Ricky gets it.
Ingrid smirks at Frankie. He sighs, resigned to his fate.
You know you're a bad influence.
Says my drug dealer.
Frankie shakes his hand, grinning. He reluctantly undresses.
I think I see Frankie's famous dog.
Shut up!
Frankie pushes Ingrid playfully. They all turn to Christian, who just sits in the sand.
You coming?
Christian's reluctant.
Come on.
Fly free.
Ricky flaps his arm like a bird.
Ain't nobody gonna bother you.
We stick
No
together.
matter what.
Frankie holds out his hand. Christian looks at the three of them standing there in their underwear, waiting. He relents. He grabs Frankie's hand. Frankie pulls him to his feet. Christian takes off his t-shirt. Then he drops his shorts, revealing lacy pink underwear. Everyone smiles at him with total acceptance. Then, Ingrid takes off, charging towards the ocean. Ricky scampers after her. Frankie flashes Christian a warm smile. They take flight, kicking up sand as they run free. Interior, Knuckles' apartment, living room, evening. Frankie, Christian, Ricky, and Ingrid lounge on the floor, devouring slices of pizza. Ingrid talks with her mouth full.
Best day ever.
Ricky scoops peanut butter from a jar, slathers it on her pizza.
Oh, dude, that is so raunchy.
Hey, as my pops always said, don't cry unless you try.
Ricky takes a bite, relishing it. He waves his slice in front of Ingrid. She recoils.
Open up.
Ew, get that away from...
Ingrid squirms away. Ricky pursues her. Ingrid tips over on her back. Ricky lands on top of her. They peer into each other's eyes. Time freezes. Enter. Peaches, 30s. Foxy, like an actual fox. Gorgeous from afar, but get too close and she'll tear you to shreds. She enters with Knuckles, carrying a glitzy outfit. She stops in her tracks as she spots the gang staring up at her.
Who are the squatters?
That's Frankie, my nephew. He's gonna be staying here for a little bit. And you must be Frankie's friends?
No, we're just here for the free pizza. I'm Ingrid, and this is Ricky, and that's Christian.
Ingrid bites into her pizza as Ricky and Christian wave.
I'm gonna change.
Peaches struts into the bedroom.
Thanks for the money.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad to see you have some company.
Damn, she's smoking.
The guys agree.
Peaches? Yeah, she's a real doll.
Come on, Knuckles, we're gonna be late.
You meet her at the club?
She met me at the club.
Knuckles smiles. He sees the peanut butter on the table.
Little secret? Throw some peanut butter on it. It's bitchin'.
The gang laughs as Knuckles heads for the bedroom. The gang turns to Ricky in disbelief. Ricky sports that smug grin.
Hey, Knuckles.
Knuckles turns back towards Frankie.
I was thinking maybe you could take me and my friends to the club with you tonight.
What club?
He owns this disco down on 15th.
Discotopia?
Yeah.
My dad told me all about that place. Said he got the best beat in town.
Ricky struts a move. They all smile.
Sounds awesome.
Oh, it's awesome, all right.
You been?
Yeah. Well, not on the inside.
The gang laughs.
Your old man would kill me.
Oh, come on.
Please.
Peaches then walks out of the bedroom, looking hot.
Absolutely not.
She hands Knuckles a sexy shirt and leather pants that she is holding for him. He begins to change.
Move it. We have to go. We're going to be late.
Come on, Knuckles.
Knuckles gets dressed and heads for the door. He turns back towards Frankie.
Maybe some other night, guys.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, nothing. Knuckles, we have to go.
Christian locks eyes with Peaches.
Please, Peaches. Please.
Por favor.
Peaches stares at the gang, then slowly at Knuckles. Interior Discotopia night. Knuckles struts into the club with Peaches on his arm. Frankie, Christian, Ingrid, and Ricky following their wake. Electric, vibrant, colorful. A DJ booth shaped like a giant apple hovers over the clouded dance floor. A huge disco ball twirls above the undulating sea of people. Men, women, men dressed as women dressed as men. They all boogie together.
Holy shit.
The camera slowly pans in for a close-up of each of their faces. Knuckles, Peaches, Frankie, Ricky, Ingrid, then Christian. The disco ball sparkles over each of them, none of them realizing their lives together are about to change forever. Inspired by a true story, Discotopia, the movie that doesn't miss a beat. End of Act 1. Great job, guys. That was awesome. Let's do it again. No. This time all is good.
I want to see what happens next.